Hi everyone, I'm Benjamin Lim and I'm a stage and film composer, and I've been based in Beijing for the past 10 years and counting. So Five Stars Arising was a commission by the Dingyi Chinese Chamber Music Ensemble in Singapore, and it was in 2015 August when they premiered it in Suzhou, a city in China. And it was to commemorate, diplomatic ties between Singapore and China. At that time as well, sometime in 2015, sadly, our former minister mentor, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, had passed away. So the concert was very special because they had commissioned a whole roster of new works by Singaporean composers, and it was to commemorate not only diplomatic ties with China and Suzhou city in particular, but also as a form of remembrance for our dear minister mentor. And the piece actually is a trio, kind of like a mini concerto, if you like, a very short a single movement piece. It had three soloists. We had Mr. Chua Yu Kok on the pipa, Mr. Chin Yan Chong on erhu, and Mr. Loh Yi Kang on percussion. So the three soloists and with the ensemble performing, with them. So it was very special in that sense. And later on in 2016, I was still a student at the Central Conservatory at the time. I was finishing up my studies, and the piece was selected, as one of the outstanding students pieces. And I was very proud that being the only foreigner, the only Singaporean to present a piece in concert with all the other fantastic Chinese composers at the Central Conservatory. So I reworked the piece into an orchestral version, and that version is the version that you hear more widely performed these days. So what have I been busy with? I've been busy with my son. He just turned 3, so he just entered preschool, so that's quite a handful. But on to work. I run a little collective with a couple of my buddies here. We do post-production sound, and I do the music, for films, videos, games, and all that. So we just wrapped up a film. We're awaiting, edits to come back for another film. We are also in the midst of scoring a video game, and I'm going to start work on another new piece for the Dingyi Chinese Chamber Ensemble, which will be completed by the end of the year. Again, it means a lot to me to write for Singaporean groups. Because most of the time I have lots of old friends performing in those groups, and it really gives me a kick, that hey, I know exactly which performer is going to play that work. So I kind of like every part I write is as if it's a special love letter, or maybe in their eyes trolling them to some degree. So that's what I'm working on. Also, fingers crossed, I'm doing some research for a very large-scale contemporary dance production. So, but that's in the works, and we have to do a lot of historical and sociological research on the background, to the piece. So all that takes time. And so that's what I've been busy with. What's it like winning the award? I still have not wrapped my head around it. To be honest, I won't take up too much time here, but there is an anecdote, which I will love to pass on to my grandkids one day, about how this award, how I came to receive this award. I'm still pretty sure that they got the wrong guy, but incredibly honored, because I am in such great company, such great composers, songwriters, musicians, producers whom I've always admired in Singapore, and I'm incredibly honored. Still shocked, to be honest. And yeah, you know, I think it's humbling really to receive the award. And you know, it doesn't change anything. You know, I'm still just going to be flying the Singapore flag as high as possible. Still, you know, keep working on the craft, and yeah, keep making music. You know, the best music that we can make. Yeah.